dumb? Do you want to be smarter? Do you want to fit in? Maybe advance in your career? How about starting a new career? Then look no further. This surgery is for you!
I'm Professor Niemer, one of the minds behind this miracle procedure. Over the course of, and slightly before the first use of this procedure, we had our first volunteer, Charlie Gordon, write a series of progress reports for us. To show how far Charlie has come as a result of this procedure, I will analyze the second progress report he ever wrote for us. Charlie describes the Rorschach test, and his inability to see the images in the ink that would speak to his emotional and intellectual level, integration, and personality. The entire report lacks the knowledge of spelling and grammar expected in a 32-year-old adult. There are no less than 52 spelling mistakes in the 464-word report. Close to 1 in every 9 words are spelled incorrectly, including the words progress, report, and march. He writes in the way he speaks, almost a childlike way. He reveals that the only thing he can see on the cards are the ink blots themselves. He sees no indistinct images, no mental images. He does not interpret them in any way. Charlie's later progress reports also revealed that he has difficulty remembering events from long ago and even recent events, and he does not appear to have dreams at night in his early progress reports. The procedure has broadened his imagination and his understanding of the world around him. He understands the test and is able to see images on the ink blots. He is smart, he can dream, and he has an eidetic memory now.
Surgery. I was a retarded adult. I had no skills whatsoever. I would lose in races to a mouse named Algernon. I had no sense of creativity or imagination whatsoever. It was terrible. And then, after the surgery, thanks to Dr. Niemer and Dr. Strauss, I sensed an immediate change. Berkay smart mein Deckel. Look at how smart I am. I can now read a variety of scholarly articles and understand them too. In fact, I understand a variety of languages, as I said before, as I noted before, I guess, and more than my other scholarly peers. I understand so much. I often find that I actually am smarter than some professors at the local university, and now I can totally 100% beat Algernon in all of the races. And I would definitely say that this surgery has been an overwhelming success, and it changed my life forever. I would recommend it.
I'm Alice Kinnian. I originally recommended Charlie for Niemer's and Strauss' operation because of Charlie's desire to learn, and I'm happy I did so. Algernon, the mouse that had the operation, showed great improvement, and he was a great predictor of how intelligent Charlie would become. At the beginning of the process, Charlie's progress was slow, and it wasn't really noticeable. But as time went by, everyone was able to see the significant change in him. After his surgery, I was able to have real conversations with him, and we even started a relationship. In my class, Charlie always mentioned that he had a great desire to meet his family, and he did thanks to the surgery. Another great outcome of the operation is that Charlie began pursuing a course of self-education. He's so smart now that I don't even have to teach him anymore.
Bakery. I was a dear friend of Charlie's uncle, so when he asked me to take care of Charlie, I gladly accepted. I let Charlie work for me as a delivery man so he did not have to live in the Warren home. He lives in an apartment and goes to school a couple of days a week. At first, I did not notice a great change in Charlie, but my other employees did. They're pretty smart. They came to my office and reported that Charlie had suddenly become skilled at mixing dough. I had to see for myself, and when I did, I could hardly believe my eyes. I saw how well he mixed the dough, maybe better than my other employees, so I promoted him. I knew he'd become smarter somehow, but I never would have guessed it was because of an operation.
This mouse, named Algernon, was the first recipient of the surgery. Raised in the lab, this mouse was observed from the time of his birth. His brain scans showed an average intelligence for his particular species before the surgery. His first attempts at our specially designed maze took an average of 3 minutes and 21 seconds to find the exit. As his results improved, we designed more complex mazes, some requiring Algernon to solve a puzzle at the end. He showed new progress every day and is now able to run the original maze in an amazing 25 seconds. The growth of our human recipient of the operation, Charlie Gordon, parallels Algernon's amazing growth.
Now you may be wondering, Professor Niemer, how does this miracle procedure work? The answer is actually quite simple. The reason people like Charlie are developmentally disabled is because their glands produce the wrong enzymes for brain growth and development, and their brain tissue becomes damaged. This miracle new procedure replaces the non-functional enzymes in the brain and replaces the damaged brain tissue with brain tissue that has been altered to produce brain proteins at several times the rate of a normal human. Because of this step, the procedure can help developmentally disabled adults, but the brain tissue replacement with a more advanced form of brain tissue will allow the surgery to help average and even above average intelligence adults by replacing their brain tissue, which would still be weak compared to this incredible new tissue, with better tissue so they can also experience astounding mental growth. Just imagine the possibilities. This astounding new surgery will give intelligence to people all around the world and can, with enough time, elevate humanity to an entirely new level that has never been seen before. The unlocking of the true potential of the human brain. Space travel, world peace, the extension of human lifetimes, immortality, and new developments unimaginable will all be possible thanks to this procedure, and you get to be one of the first recipients. Possible side effects include headache, amnesia, early onset dementia, Alzheimer's disease, degradation of motor functions, collapsing mental state, hallucinations, internal bleeding, anger, depression, and premature death. If you experience any of these symptoms, please contact your doctor immediately. Do not purchase if you are pregnant or making
Sign up for this amazing procedure now. Only 12 easy payments of $129.99. Call 547-472-8305. That's 547-472-8305. If you call in the next hour, you will receive a 20% discount. One more time, call 547-472-8305.